Here in the nation's capital, we started with a 15, and now we are down to 4 here at the ACC tournament, getting closer and closer to crowning a champion. The first semifinal coming your way tonight. The #1 seed, North Carolina, against the 4 seed, the Pitt Panthers.
Both teams are different. Frankly, both teams are better, and nobody in the country is playing better than North Carolina is right now.
Pitt controls the tip, all freshmen in backcourt. Jalen Lowe with the ball, with Lowe and Carrington, talked about them. Hinson as well, Zach Austin, and then Federico, who will split time at the 5 spot with Guillermo Diaz-Graham.
Bub Carrington gets the ball back, just that middle screen roll, then twists it, and he just puts Cormac Ryan on his back. He is a really good guard.
Hinson driving on Baycott, and he lost it. Numbers for the Heels. Cadeau with the lay-in.
Well, you make a mistake and Carolina turns.
In terms of their transition ability, reminds him of vintage Carolina teams, and he will be yelling at his guys to get back. Baycott powers it up and in.
A spin off to the baseline. That's exactly what he did against Federico.
Ingram, the transfer from Stanford, has had a great year for Carolina. Kicks it to Cormac Ryan. Deep one. Oh, boy. Ingram to Ryan, and that's partially blocked by Austin.
It was all the way blocked.
And now Baycott's got to get on him up at the 3-point line. Lowe gets all the way to the bucket, and part of that, it looked like Baycott didn't want to go get Lowe. He was worried about Diaz-Graham. Here, they are averaging 85 points per game and winning by an average margin of 15 a game as the tough runner goes for Bub Carrington.
Such a creative finisher around the basket. The pace when they've been on the defensive boards, and Bub Carrington, just a freshman. He doesn't play like
Davis with Carrington on him. The screen by Washington. Baseline Trimble. Off to Washington, who banks it home.
Well, he has become a much better finisher in the lane. And
Diaz-Graham misses it. Hinson taps it out, but Davis has it. Davis all the way. It will go.
Tipped back that rebound, just trying to get it to a teammate. That started the break, and R.J. Davis goes between defenders.
So no Davis. Cadeau and Trimble out there on the perimeter along with Ryan. Trimble will take a 3 and hit it for Seth Trimble. He doesn't take a ton of them.
Paint, because they're not as worried about Seth Trimble knocking down a 3, but he knocks down his 10th 3 of the year, shooting about 37% from behind the arc.
Jeffress on the season averaging about 11 minutes per game. And a quick bucket for R.J. Davis, and a foul on Leggett to boot. Step back 3, short.
Good job by Baycott to stay in front.
How about this pass? Cadeau ahead to Baycott. Carolina back within 2. Carolina fans getting into it. 3 won't go for Carrington. Here comes Cadeau. Whoa! What a block by Zach Austin.
Just sailing in from behind the play and wipes this one away. Looked like Cadeau was trying to go left hand off the backboard.
Carrington with a Baycott on him. Tough 2, and it goes. Hinson 0 for 3 from the floor in this one. Carrington. What a night he is having. That is now 16 for the freshman Bub Carrington.
Well, anytime Bub Carrington, he got a little screen from Blake Hinson to give him some separation when he went around that handoff. And he came off that handoff action ready to.
Final minute of the first half. Pitt has led most of the way. Ingram knocks it down to tie it. A spot in the ACC championship game on the line. Diaz-Graham spins and lays it in over Baycott.
This is Harrison Ingram, the back down when he's got a matchup advantage.
Cadeau tips it to Baycott, who spins and hits to tie the game. Lowe went into the starting lineup, and Jay had really benefited the team as a whole. R.J. Davis. Carolina leads.
R.J. Davis set a little low cross screen for Armando Baycott. Little on big. And usually he'd get a down screen from Harrison Ingram, but he pops out because of the double team. He's wide open on the opposite side of the floor. That was,
I mean, the history of that program. Obviously incredible, and R.J. Davis getting himself into some pretty good company. Jalen Lowe with a three. Again, a team that has won 4 in a row, the 4 seed in this league, playing with a lot of confidence. Stolen by Cadeau.
Great defense by Armando Bacot. What a pass.
How about that pass to R.J. Davis and one.
Cadeau jumps in front. That's just excellent defense and a great steal by Cadeau, but this is a next level pass. Pretty good grab by R.J. Davis.
Cadeau sits, Trimble's in.
Oh, what a steal.
Bacot will finish. What a play. There was beer spillage.
A beer spillage.
Yes.
What a great steal by Armando Bacot. His defense has been a big factor in North Carolina jumping out to this lead. Bill Raftery would be beside himself with beer spillage to our right.
Not much going on right now on this possession for the Panthers. Lowe trying to take matters into his own hands, and he does.
Lowe called for a screen from his backcourt mate Carrington.
2 freshman guards.
Big load to carry.
The three.
Wow.
Yes. What a night he is having.
And he's having to create it largely on his own. Trimble can bring it up on his own. He's essentially a point guard out there.
Into Washington, who lays it in. Good find by Trimble.
Getting it inside to Jalen Washington.
This is Hinson. Step back, and it goes. And he breaks the ice with 10.5 to go here in the second half.
Hinson just ripping through. Thought he might do that step back. Goes right through contact from 2 Carolina players. Seth Trimble reached in there as well. He really had to protect that ball, almost like a running.
Davis calls a play. Spinning into the paint and hits. What a tough shot. Cormac Ryan so hot the last couple of games. Cold tonight, just 1 for 9. Bacot spins and hits, and it's back to 7. Leggett got it, and a foul.
Bacot got a piece of his arm. Pittsburgh is battling. Leggett knocks down that mid-range shot. Bacot.
And Carrington soars for the rebound. Looks ahead to Hinson. Count it, and one.
What a pass by Bub Carrington. Same low cross screen to free up Bacot.
Who goes around Diaz Graham and lays it in. His 4th, he sits, Federico back in. Deflected pass, Pitts got it.
A good job by Lowe coming over those high hands.
Leggett knocks down a 3, and it's a 2-point game. Lowe off balance, and he banks it in.
What a shot.
How about these 2 freshmen, Jay? Guys who don't know how tough this is supposed to be.
Going against an outstanding defender, and Seth Trimble gets that lefty shot off the glass, and then
the Panthers have battled back to tie, but not for long, thanks to R.J. Davis.
Refusing the ball screen and going to his right, knocking down the huge 3.
Bacot swings it to Davis. He'll launch a 3 and hit it. A huge shot for R.J. Davis.
Of Lowe, and then the pass out of the double team to find R.J. Davis. Is there a shot that's too far away for R.J. Davis to hit? It doesn't look like it. The 3 goggles, and he's been wearing those all season long.
22 on the night. Lowe has it rejected, and Bacot's got it.
What a defensive performance by Armando Bacot. Able to stay in front and then get right back.
Hinson. Diaz Graham the rebound. Carrington for 3. Oh! And it's a 4-point game.
Right now, though, 3s, no fouls.
Leggett, no. Bacot has it. Off to Ryan as the seconds tick away. And it looks like that's going to be that. Carolina got a push from Pitt. But in the end, the #1 seed will advance to the title game, the championship game, here in Washington tomorrow night.
And not surprisingly, North Carolina advances to the final based on its defense.